As the COVID-19 pandemic swept across the world in early 2020, it disrupted all aspects of life: our health, our families, our jobs, our schools, our peace of mind. Sports was no exception. The spring high school baseball season was wiped out. The college baseball season ended abruptly in mid-March. Summer collegiate baseball leagues from coast to coast shut down. Fortunately, Kansas City's 93-year-old Van Johnson Collegiate League was not only able to play ball, but thrive during the 2020 season. Van Johnson played while almost all other collegiate leagues closed because Van Johnson is for Kansas City area players. It does not involve players traveling from home and staying with host families, as do most other summer collegiate leagues. Van Johnson played because everybody associated with the league wanted to play and worked tirelessly to find ways to play safely. For the first time, the season started with league-sponsored and mandated practice sessions for all teams. The league organized practices to lessen the likelihood of injuries after the long layoff from competition. Regal Plastic manager Clint Culbertson noted that with the full spring of playing ball, the players typically wouldn't have the same enthusiasm. But this year, he noticed that even conditioning after practice and running bases, guys seemed to have some enjoyment just to be back out and feel normal again. Then in mid-June, 3 weeks later than usual, play ball rang out in Parkville, Missouri, at the sparkling, brand new six-diamond Creekside Baseball Complex. On game nights, 4 Van Johnson games were played simultaneously, another first for the league. Later in the season, Van Johnson games returned to 3-2 Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. MSBL Royals manager Matt Crawford noted, "Everybody's just thankful to be on the field playing and competing again." Regal Plastic's first baseman Garrett McCowan agreed, "To just be on the field with my friends was therapeutic. I'm grateful to play. Being off the field for so long was hard on everyone." BJ Raiders right-hander Luke Schaefer was also grateful for the opportunity to play. He said, "The experience and just throwing in games a lot will be a benefit. I was able to build confidence. Nice to have that in my back pocket going into the college season." Teammate Ryan Colville wonders what he would have done if he didn't have baseball 3 or 4 times a week. The second baseman said, "It was really nice that they put the league together. I know a lot of guys appreciated that. Through the weird times, we still played." NKC Giants right-hander Clayton Medlin noted, "It was a chance to keep playing, have the advantage to hone my skills while most guys weren't on the field at all." Van Johnson Legends third baseman Sam Dirks and teammates agreed they were thankful to have the opportunity to play.
Give Coach Lundy and Adam Clay an opportunity to coach a good team and have some fun this summer when this whole pandemic is going on and we get the chance to play every day, so it's awesome.
The rosters of Van Johnson's 9 teams were packed with talented players from D1, D2, NAIA, and community colleges. According to many long-term observers, the talent in the league was the best in years. Van Johnson Legends manager Kerry Lundy noted, "We got some of the local guys to stay, and I think it made it a really good competitive league." Building champions pitcher Michael Piccolo told KCTV5.
But I was supposed to be playing in the Northwoods League this summer up in Minnesota, so that's been delayed and everything. And I think I've just really done what I can to make the most out of the time.
Some players might have stayed home out of necessity, but many of them reported having exceptionally good experiences in Van Johnson 2020. It was an awesome summer, according to Crush Innovation star outfielder Dylan Langford. It was super competitive, but it was not too serious. It was loose and fun. I'll do it again. Newcomer Will Fricker, Regal Plastic outfielder, also had fun. He noted, "It was more competitive than I expected. It definitely helped me get ready for my college season." BJ Raiders assistant coach Ty Bradshaw agreed, noting, Our guys that were going to go play in other leagues were having a lot of fun. A lot of them might come back next year. So we have a good opportunity to retain some talent we might not have seen in other years. Building Champions manager Jim Hernandez also thinks last summer was a benefit. When you say the facilities are great, the baseball's great, and I get to stay home. BJ Raiders first baseman Noah Steele agrees. The competition has been tremendous. I think a lot of people will see that this is a good league and you don't need to go anywhere else to play. Van Johnson 2020 will be remembered as the season that the league was fortunate to be able to play. Many players seized opportunities to adapt and grow and develop their skills. This should provide a springboard for the future.
Hello and welcome to our studios in Lenexa, Kansas. My name is Brad Porter, here to bring you the 2020 Van Johnson Awards after this challenging season. So who's watching tonight? We got people from coast to coast. We got players, we got parents, we got managers, we have coaches, we have college coaches, alums, and fans from all over the country. We've got a fun show planned for you tonight. Here are some of the things we have coming up. We're going to honor the BJ Raiders championship team. We're going to hear from their coaches and their player representatives. We will recognize the all-league team members and statistical award winners. We'll also announce for the first time 5 major award winners. We'll have Pitcher of the Year. We'll have Offensive Player of the Year. We'll have the award for fielding excellence. We'll have the League Hustle and MVP awards. And we're going to talk with the winners live via Zoom. We also have some special guests and presenters coming your way this evening, live via Zoom and also pre-recorded. Dayton Moore, Frank White, Royals Hall of Famer, Cy Young Award winner Rick Sutcliffe, President of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum Bob Kendrick, and Coach Kent Shelley. Now, a note to all the winners out there, you'll get your awards very, very soon. First, a few facts about the Van Johnson League and a few alums who have achieved great success in different things. First of all, the league, founded in 1927. Van Johnson is Kansas City's Summer Collegiate Baseball League. Generations of area collegiate baseball players have taken the field for Van Johnson teams. The league is known for its friendly yet competitive environment where players can use the summer experience to hone their skills. Many Van Johnson alums go on to their careers in sports, including high school and college coaching, as well as professional opportunities. The Van Johnson League has inducted 44 members into its Hall of Fame. Here are a few alums who have achieved great success. First, playing the game, Frank White, Bob Allison, Rick Sutcliffe, Joe Presco, Chuck Dobson, and David Cohn. High school and college coaching, Gary Burns, Steve Bushnell, Kent Shelley, Dave Van Horn. Van Johnson League managing, Don Motley, Kerry Lundy, Blake Moore, and Pat Nolan. Scouting and administration, Carl Blando and Keith Lipman. Alum in the media and league directors, first in the media, Roger Twibo, and league directors, Harry Peel and John Stipetich, as well as community leaders who have supported the league, Ewing and Muriel Kaufman, Lester Milgram, and Crosby Kemper Jr. The Hall of Fame also includes teams that have won at least 2 consecutive league championships. Milgram and Cats in the 50s, Feld and Western Auto in the 60s, Butternut Bread and Boyle's Corned Beef in the 70s, Milgram Mustangs and UMB Bank in the 80s, and the BJ Raiders in the 90s and early 2000s. Very exciting season to be sure for the 2020 season for Van Johnson Baseball, including the 9 teams who were able to play games this summer, including the BJ Raiders, the Van Johnson Legends, Building Champions, Creche Innovations Stars, MSBL Royals, Kansas City Knights, Milgram Mustangs, NKC Apartments Giants, and Regal Plastic. Now, after a competitive 6 weeks of play, we had 4 teams that finished very close to the top. Let's take a look at those standings. The BJ Raiders finished with 18 wins this season atop. the Ban Johnson League, the Ban Johnson Legends, Building Champions, and Regal Plastic also finished in the top 4. The runner-up, the Ban Johnson Legends. Now let's honor the BJ Championship team, the BJ Raiders. Congratulating the BJ Raiders, and we welcome in their team manager Jake Bradshaw, coach Ty Bradshaw, right-hand pitcher Luke Schaefer, and outfielder Roderick Chris. First of all, Jake, when you had these high school seasons getting canceled, you had college baseball ending early. How much, I guess, joy did you get out of being able to put this team together, although maybe last minute, and be able to play a season of summer baseball in the Ban Johnson League?
There we go. Got to unmute first.
All right. There you go, Jake.
First technical difficulties right off the bat.
That's all right.
But it was a joy just to get on the field and even practice. The energy at practice before the games got started. Just a lot of fun being had and a lot of work because the guys haven't been on the field at all for high school guys, and then early February for the college guys.
And Ty, for you, just organizing practices had to be a challenge this season. Ty, you there? Are you also muted? Maybe Ty might not be there. Luke Schaefer, let's ask you about it too. When you go through an offseason as a pitcher, you want some downtime, but after having seasons canceled this year, maybe you got too much downtime. Was this maybe the best thing to look around and say, Ban Johnson is going to let me play and I'll get some innings in before I go back to school?
Oh, for sure. With the season getting canceled early, you go home, you don't know really what you're going to do. Because like all the summer leagues are canceled, and then Bradshaw reaches out to me letting me know about Ban Johnson, and like I was all for it. Just the chance to play and compete again was an awesome opportunity.
And Roderick, for you, when you get a chance to get out there and after you haven't played for several weeks, what was it like just to get out and shag some fly balls, take some BP, and then get to play some games and play competitive games against maybe some of the best talent that's been in the league in more than a decade?
It was really cool for me. I joined the league late. I wasn't planning on playing because I was coming off bicep tendonitis towards the end of our season. So I joined the league late, and I'm glad that I did. It was really good competition, even within our team and the other teams going around too.
Well, fellas, congratulations on a great season. I'm glad coaches and the players were able to get together and put this together and have a very competitive season and get you guys some good experience before heading back to school. Congratulations, fellas.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, at the end of the season, the managers nominated and the league selected an all-league team. Let's take a look at the top players from around Ban Johnson. At first base, Garrett McGowan, Regal Plastic. At second base, Ryan Koval, BJ Raiders. Shortstop, Nick Goodwin, Building Champions. Third base, Joshua Patrick, Ban Johnson Legends. Catcher, Griffin Larson, Koresh Innovations Stars. At catcher, Hayden Thornton, BJ Raiders. DH, Patrick Hernandez, Building Champions. Utility, Jake Luft, NKC Apartments Giants. Also on the first team, the outfield, Caleb Adams, MSBL Royals. Roderick Chris, BJ Raiders. Will Fricker from Regal Plastic. Starting pitchers, we have 9 of them for you. Right-hander Bill Kane from Regal Plastic. Hunter Edwards, Building Champions. Stone Hewlett, BJ Raiders. Manny Martinez, Ban Johnson Legends. Clayton Medlin, NKC Apartments Giants. Anthony Moore, Milgram Mustangs. Justin Root, BJ Raiders. Madden Rutherford, Building Champions. Luke Schaefer, BJ Raiders. And in the bullpen, a right-hander, Jackson Beal, KC Knights. Jack Kastrup, BJ Raiders. Bennett Shearer, BJ Raiders. Honorable mention players, Devon Lujan, Tyson Cheatham, Cole Slabowski, Brett Ingram, Beckett Rasmussen, Sam Dirks, Braden Brewer, Trevor Guzzo, Will Morris, Michael Valdivia, and the utility man, Grant Howard. Also, honorable mention, Jade Smoot, TJ Nichols, Dylan Whipperman, Jackson Dierenfeld, Ryan Callahan, and Spencer Parker. All right, let's honor the pitchers. First, we will start with the statistical awards, and then we will get to the pitcher of the year, highly anticipated. First of all, leading the league in strikeouts in 2020, Anthony Moore, the Milgram Mustangs from Raytown High School, currently playing at Graceland University, 62 strikeouts in 41 innings pitched. Next, the lowest ERA, Madden Rutherford, building champions, graduate of Lewisburg High School, now pitching at Washington University in St. Louis, .41. I almost can't believe that. Most wins this season in Ban Johnson in 2020. Luke Schaefer, BJ Raiders, unbeaten at 5-0, graduate of Rockhurst High School, and currently pitching at Ball State University. And now it's time for our first major award tonight, the 2020 Rick Sutcliffe Pitcher of the Year. Our three finalists for the 2020 Ban Johnson season for Pitcher of the Year that Rick Sutcliffe will give away in just a second. Stone Hewlett, BJ Raiders, Clayton Medlin, North Kansas City Apartment Giants, Luke Schaefer, BJ Raiders. Of course, Rick Sutcliffe, a fantastic career both in Ban Johnson and in professional baseball. He's a Hall of Famer for Ban Johnson, played for Butternut in 1974, an 18-year Major League career, won the Cy Young Award in 1984, and a three-time Major League All-Star, currently serves as an analyst for ESPN. Rick, take it away.
Good evening, everyone. And first of all, I just want to say congratulations to each and every one of you for the effort that went in to creating a 2020 baseball season for the Ban Johnson League. As most of you know, I do television for ESPN. I also started this year doing TV for the Chicago Cubs Marquee Sports Network. I know how difficult that was to get the season in. All of the games and all of the things that I did on television were done from my basement. They basically set up a studio there. That pales in comparison to the effort from the coaches, from the sponsors, from the players, to put in a 2020 season for Ban Johnson. I applaud each and every one of you for the due diligence, for the precautions, for the fans being in the stands, and just the support that was needed to have a season. And now, for the reason I'm here, once again, it's my honor to present the 2020 Ban Johnson Rick Sutcliffe Pitcher of the Year Award. I don't think it's going to come as a surprise to anybody. He went to Rockhurst. He's 6'3", he throws right-handed, and he absolutely dominated this year for the BJ Raiders. You know, we're talking about Luke Schaefer. 27 innings pitched. He allowed 12 hits. I don't know how that happened. 54 strikeouts, absolutely dominant. You know, it's funny, I kind of put my numbers up the year I won the Cy Young Award compared to Luke's. And there would be no Cy Young Award for me if he put up those kind of numbers back in 1984. And again, it's an honor to be with you all tonight, so be it from afar. I cannot wait to get back to Kansas City, head up to Parkville, and go see that Creekside baseball complex. I hear it's absolutely fabulous, and I applaud them, and I thank them for the opportunity they've created for us to continue to play Ban Johnson baseball. Have a good night.
All right, we thank Rick Sutcliffe for joining us, and jumping back in now, he was just here about 2 minutes ago, Luke Schaefer, the winner. And Luke, you heard it right there. First of all, Rock State, as a fellow Rockhurst grad. We didn't even have a baseball team until, I believe, my junior year. But how about that? A Cy Young Award winner said you had a better season than he did.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun year. Just thankful for the opportunity to play baseball in the summer. So had a lot of fun and had a great group of guys around me to push me to get better. And yeah, just a lot of fun.
So I guess in 2020, we can take the good with the bad. The bad is seasons were canceled. The good is Ban Johnson was able to have a season. Were you able to get the kind of work in to take your game up a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, the league was competitive. Everybody wanted to win. It helps being on a team that won the championship, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I got better through the summer.
You look at the numbers. Do you worry about the numbers, or you just worry about the results? Do you ever take a chance just to look at them?
Not really during the season. Just kind of pitched when I needed to throw, but after just kind of take a step back and appreciate it a little bit. Yeah, just an awesome year.
Well, I kind of ran through your manager, Jake Bradshaw. I kind of ran through his quote. He had some nice things to say about you and putting together this team this year and what you were able to do. He called you one of the hardest working players he's ever been around, as the mental focus is unmatched. He commits 100% to everything he does, from long toss, bullpens, stretching, and warm-up. As focused as he is, he still comes to the ballpark to have fun and enjoy the game with his teammates. Is that just the thing? I mean, you put in the work, but you get a chance to have some fun at the end of the day? Because, I mean, playing the game is what it's all about, right?
Yeah. I mean, you got to work hard and be focused on everything, but at the same time, there's no point to play unless you're having fun. So, yeah, I agree.
All right. Luke, congratulations, and have a great 2021. We're all looking for better things, and always rock state. All right?
That's it. Thank you.
All right. Luke Schaefer, winner of the 2020 Rick Sutcliffe Pitcher of the Year Award. Fantastic stuff. All right, now time for the offensive awards. Let's take a look at the statistical leaders in 2020 for Ban Johnson baseball, starting with most stolen bases. This one blew me away. How about stealing 22 out of 24 bases? Caleb Adams, MSBL Royals, graduate of Lansing High School and currently at KCK Community College. Most RBIs and home runs this season, well, it goes to the same person. Garrett McGowan, Regal Plastic, 27 RBIs, 6 home runs in 76 plate appearances. Graduate of Blue Springs High School and currently playing at Pittsburgh State University. Highest batting average in the season this year, Roderick Chris, BJ Raiders, .415 average, graduate of Staley High School and currently at Crowder College. Good stuff for the offensive players. And now it's time for our second major award announcement of the evening, the Bob Allison Offensive Player of the Year. And quite a resume for Bob. Ban Johnson Hall of Famer, played for Milgram in the early 1950s, 12-year Major League Baseball career, 1959 American League Rookie of the Year, the 1965 World Series Championship with the Minnesota Twins, and a Twins Hall of Famer. And we are pleased to have legendary Johnson County Community College head coach Kent Shelley here live via Zoom. And if you don't know Kent, well, you should. He's in the Ban Johnson Hall of Fame, Kansas City Life Ban Johnson team in 1980 and 81, head baseball coach at Johnson County Community College, built Johnson County into a national powerhouse in collegiate baseball. He's a past president, a member of the Hall of Fame, and the American Baseball Coaches Association. Coach, you're here to present the award. Go ahead and take it away. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Brad, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's really great to be with you this evening. Nancy Milgram had asked me to just say a few words about seizing opportunities, and it gave me a chance to reflect back on my 34-year coaching career and think of all the opportunities not only I had, but most importantly, the opportunities my players had. I was able to coach one of the top 10 community colleges in the country at a young age of 25. My players had the opportunity to receive their educations at one of the finest institutions in all of higher education. And with hard work and dedication, both on the field and in the classroom, our kids had the opportunity to earn athletic scholarships, academic scholarships that took their athletic careers, their academic careers at the next level. So we've all been very, very fortunate to have these opportunities. Also, during my 34-year career, myself, my coaching staff, and my players had the opportunity to give back to our community, the people who made it possible for us to do the things that we did on and off the field. So it's all about opportunities. It's about opportunities that we take the time to recognize, to develop, to work hard at, not only to betterment ourselves, but to help others in our community. So I've been very grateful for all the opportunities Johnson County Community College gave myself, our baseball program, and our players. And I just couldn't thank them enough. The opportunity I have tonight is a tremendous honor and a privilege. And that's the opportunity to share with you the finalists for the Bob Allison Offensive Player of the Year Award. So without any further ado, here are this year's finalists. Roderick Chris, outfielder, BJ Raiders. Will Flicker, outfielder, Regal Plastic. And Garrett McGowan, first base, Regal Plastic. And the winner of this year's Bob Allison Offensive Player of the Year goes to Garrett McGowan, first baseman, Regal Plastic. Garrett finished the season with a .359 batting average. His on-base percent was .434, and he slugged .719. He led the league in home runs with 6 and RBIs with 27 in 76 plate appearances. Regal manager Clint Culbertson said this: Garrett is an intimidating figure out there. I'm sure he was a guy in our lineup every team had to account for. Garrett is a Blue Spring High School graduate and currently attends Pittsburgh State University. So congratulations, Garrett, on winning this prestigious award and on your outstanding season this summer in the Ban Johnson.
Thank you very much.
Would you mind telling us what this means to you to be named the Bob Allison Offensive Player of the Year?
You know, it's a great honor, working hard throughout the whole summer. And, you know, I played in the Ban Johnson League 2 years ago, and it was a great opportunity for me. And being able to come back here and win this award just means a lot to me.
That's outstanding. And Garrett, how were you able to focus and concentrate and lock in this summer, which will go in the books as the COVID summer of baseball? Every day things were changing. How were you able to focus and lock in and put up the numbers that you were able to do?
You know, there really wasn't any pressure. I was just able to go out there and have fun and play baseball, and having good teammates and a good coach out there it was very helpful for me, and it was a great summer.
That's fantastic. And Garrett, finally, what has the Ban Johnson League meant to you personally and in your career?
It's meant a lot to me because, you know, with coronavirus and everything, it's given me an opportunity to better my skills and showcase my skills because everywhere else was canceled, you know, and just being able to have a place here and to showcase my skills I'm very grateful for it. That's
great. Well, thank you, Garrett. And again, congratulations to you and all the finalists and winners tonight. Now back to Brad.
Thank you
very much. And congratulations to you as well on a fantastic career in coaching, just dozens, hundreds, thousands of really talented and smart kids. So thank you for joining us to hand out that award. And now our third major award announcement, the Frank White Award for Fielding Excellence. The award is named in honor of legendary Royal second baseman Frank White. He's a member of the Ban Johnson Hall of Fame, played for Feld in 1968, suited up for the Royals from 1973 to 1990, an 8-time Gold Glove winner, World Series champion in 1985, and a member of the Royals Hall of Fame. And who else would you name this award after than Frank White? And Frank joins us now. He's got his number retired. He helped build the stadium. He's got a statue in the concourse. And Frank, I'm glad you were able to join us to hand out this award tonight. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Brad. It's good to see you too. It's really an honor to be here with all the award winners tonight. I want to congratulate everyone who will be winning an award tonight. And also, I want to say thank you to Nancy and Sally, the coaching staffs, the players, the parents, everyone that came together to make this a full season of baseball for you guys. I know being the Jackson County executive, it was very difficult early in the spring to institute the stay-home orders because you knew it would affect people's lives. a lot differently than what they were used to, and it would affect baseball. But it was always my hopes that there would be some baseball played this summer, but I didn't think that there would be a full season of baseball played. So congratulations to all of you guys and the coaches especially, and the staffs, the players for showing up. It was just amazing that you guys got a full season in this season. The 9 teams had full rosters of players at all collegiate levels. Many were planning to play elsewhere, but were able to capitalize on this really unexpected opportunity to hone their skills, adapt, and grow in Van Johnson. The theme of our show tonight is taking advantage of opportunities. And Sally and Nancy have asked me to share a couple examples of opportunities that I was able to take advantage of. And I think one was when I was 18, I was playing Connie Mack baseball, and BJ gave me an opportunity to play at both leagues at the same time. And even though my loyalties were to the younger team, there were a lot of days when I was able to play behind the college guys and really get to understand what it meant to play at a higher level. After that, going to the tryout camp, trying out for the Royals Baseball Academy, going to the academy, and really that's when I started looking for opportunities to get to the big leagues. First you had to learn the fundamentals of what you were trying to do, and I was able to work hard 6 days a week, because you have to dedicate yourself to being the best you can be. And as I signed as an outfielder, the first day we had an inter-squad game. We didn't have a third baseman, so I said, I'll play third. And 6 months later, shortstop was sent home. I said, I'll play short. And then I came through the minors as a shortstop. And then when I got to the big leagues, I looked around and saw the second baseman was older than the shortstop. So I said, I better learn how to play second base. So that's how I got to be a second baseman. So you got to look for every opportunity to get to where you need to go as fast as possible. But really, guys, one of my only advices to you all is just to work hard, be selfish with your practice time, and also just do what you need to do in order to be successful. And this game takes that. So I just want to say that it's an honor for me to be here tonight to talk about defense, because it's always been a passion of mine, and I know that it can win games as well as a big hit, and I know pitchers appreciate defense. So tonight, the finalists for the Frank White Fielding Excellence Award are Ryan Callahan, shortstop and third baseman for Building Champions, TJ Nichols, second baseman for Milgram Mustangs, and Cole Slabowski, shortstop for Regal Plastics. So the winner of the 2020 Frank White Award for Fielding Excellence is TJ Nichols. So, TJ, congratulations. In 21 games TJ played, the Mustangs second baseman had 1 error and 54 total chances for an outstanding .981 fielding percentage. The Lee Summit North high school graduate attends Maplewood campus of Metropolitan Community College. TJ's manager, Kevin Shaw, noted, defensively, TJ has smooth hands and footwork, which allows for a quick release and strong arm. He also has a great attitude, enjoy playing the game, and being with the guys on the field. So TJ seemed like you really had a great time playing and enjoyed the guys on the field.
Yeah, definitely a big part of it was my team, and it was awesome playing with them, especially going through this hard time and everything. But Kevin Shaw, or my coach Shaw, was helped me a lot, and just being with all the guys just was a good time.
Well, that's awesome. TJ, how did you go about preparing for defense? So one error and 54 total chances is outstanding. So I just how did you prepare yourself mentally to play defense every day?
I would say I just got focused, and I would do scoops every day before the game, and me and my shortstop Doug would always prepare ourselves for the game.
Yeah, was defense always a focal point of yours, or was it just makes you just? I know defense definitely makes you a better, well-rounded player, but does defense stand out any stronger for you than offense?
I've always loved offense, but defense has always been one of my main and my biggest standpoint. So I would say that defense has helped me a lot.
Well, I'd probably like to poll all the pitchers on the panel tonight and say what is more important to them. But they would say depends on what part of the game you're at, what's needed for me to get a win at that time. So TJ, I want to congratulate you again, Coach Shaw. Congratulate you for your hard work with TJ, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
All right, good to see Frank White, one of the best defensive second basemen I ever saw. 8 Gold Gloves, but don't forget, Frank had over 2,000 hits in Major League Baseball, and he should be in Cooperstown. Just my personal opinion. All right, now for a little bit of a tease. Who's going to win the 2020 Hustle Award? Who's going to win the MVP? Stay tuned for those 2 major announcements coming up just a little bit here in the show. But now we'd like to recognize 2 teams celebrating 25 years in the Ban Johnson League. North Kansas City Apartments is celebrating 25 years in the Ban Johnson League. Steve Jagoda, owner of NKC Apartments, started the team in 1996 after appreciating his son Jeremy's experience on the Regal Plastic Ban Johnson team. Here's NKC Apartment Giants General Manager David Gershon to speak on behalf of Steve Jagoda. David?
Thank you, Brad, and the Milgram family for giving me the opportunity to speak about Steve Jagoda, who is being honored here tonight for his 25 years of sponsorship of the North Kansas City Giants. I believe in 2002, Steve approached me and asked if I would be interested in managing his team. And I told him no, but that if he would hire me as the general manager, I would go and find the right person. He trusted my opinion, and I hired John Strobel, who has remained a close friend of mine and retired from managing in 2008. Steve is a pure baseball guy, the kind of a person that you would want on your team, the kind of guy you would want as a sponsor. His son Jeremy played in the league, but never played for Steve, who decided to become a sponsor. Steve never pressured his son to switch teams. Steve just wanted to help our league, to be a part of this organization, helping young men in our community to have a place to play summer ball. In my 18 years as general manager, never has Steve ever questioned a decision I have made in regards to the hiring of a new manager or coaches. Not once has he declined buying bats for our guys, new uniforms, or rewarding them at the end of the season by letting me take them out for a dinner, rewarding them for their hard work or success during the season. Steve, if you're listening to this telecast, from the bottom of my heart, from all the players who have come through North Kansas City Giants and those yet to come, thank you for being the best sponsor and friend to me, and most importantly, to the Ban Johnson League.
All righty, thank you very much. 25 years, a long time. Also celebrating 25 years in the Ban Johnson League is the BJ Raiders. BJ Raiders, of course, have a lot of famous connections. David Cone, Ban Johnson alum and longtime standout Major League pitcher, started the team in 1996 in appreciation for his experience playing on the Boyles Ban Johnson team under legendary manager Pat Nolan. Cone attended Rockhurst High School, which at the time did not have a baseball team, and he believed that Ban Johnson was his springboard to a professional career. Here's BJ Raiders General Manager Blake Moore speaking on behalf of David Cone.
First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to the Milgram family for allowing me to speak on David's behalf, and to the Ban Johnson League for actually having a season in such a trying time. I also would like to wish everybody a blessed holiday season as we move into 2021. As for David, David has been our sponsor for 25 years, and I have been on board with David for 24 of those 25 years. I was blessed enough to be with Pat Nolan the last year that he was coaching before he gave it up. And to be honest with you, David always took care of Pat and Babe, his wife, because he felt that for the younger audience out there, that Pat got David his start. And then he pitched for 15 seasons in the major leagues and won 5 World Series rings. So, his roots to baseball and his home ties really still resonates deeply with David as he continues to sponsor. And as David said about his sponsor, David is just one of those guys that's a true baseball guy, still is in the industry, still works for the Yankees, still gives of his time and financial responsibilities to the Raiders and to other organizations. But for us, our team is never done without. I've asked David, can we please do some certain things? And with his Rawlings contract and the things that he has and the contacts that he has from being a major league baseball player and alum, we've just been super blessed. So I'd like to say, as David said for his sponsor, that ours was truly, truly one of the best sponsors we've ever been blessed with. And as for me, I'd like to say that David's not only a great sponsor, but also just as good a person. And I'd like to give a shout out to Jake Bradshaw, who I think this year just did a wonderful job, and to all the Raiders players. Congratulations on having a great season and coming out and playing against, when I came out and watched, the best competition that I've seen out there in 2 decades. Everybody decided to stay home, and the league was super competitive, and it was fun to watch. And it was really a stress reliever from what was going on in the world with this COVID. So I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to David if he's watching, and Andrew Levy, his agent, who helps us out immensely, from all the coaches that he's had, and from all the players and the players to be in the future. Thank you.
All right, thank you for joining us. An outstanding season for the BJ Raiders, coinciding with the 25th anniversary of the team in Ban Johnson baseball. All right, next we're going to recognize umpire anniversaries, the Umpire of the Year, and League Service Awards. Here's Ban Johnson board member John Stipetich. Via video, John was a longtime manager and executive director and is a member of the Ban Johnson Hall of Fame.
Good evening. The league would like to recognize anniversaries of these umpires. Clint Baxter for 15 years, Mike Royal for 10 years. 5-year anniversaries go out to Michael Murphy, James Wentworth, and Clint Wheeler. The Bob Motley Umpire of the Year Award is named in memory of longtime great umpire in the Negro Leagues, AAA, Pacific Coast League, and the Ben Johnson League. This year's winner of the Bob Motley Umpire of the Year Award is Joseph Marchionneau. Now I am pleased to honor the following for their service in the league. Ryan Kenny, 10 years as Milgram Mustangs coach. Richard Scoop Dawson, 40 years as head scorekeeper. We all know, everybody knows Scoop. I've known Scoop for a long time. I hired him back in 1980 to work as a scorekeeper in the Ben Johnson League. And I just want to congratulate Scoop on his 40 years of service to the Ben Johnson League. And finally, Mike Peterson, 45 years as Milgram Mustang coach and general manager.
All right, congratulations to all the award winners and the people celebrating the anniversaries. Of course, one of the highlights every Ban Johnson season is the annual All-Star Game hosted by the Kansas City Royals. Ban Johnson and the Royals have a strong connection since the founding of the team in 1969. The Royals have hosted the Ban Johnson League All-Star Game first at the old Municipal Auditorium, then at Kauffman Stadium. Ban Johnson All-Stars have the unique experience of playing on a Major League diamond, making memories and making them forever Royal. Good stuff by the Royals. Well, Dayton Moore, Senior Vice President of Baseball Operations for the Kansas City Royals, has done quite a bit to influence baseball in Kansas City during his time here. Won a World Series championship in 2015, back-to-back ALCS championships in 14 and 15, Major League Executive of the Year in 14 and 15, and also the founder of the Kansas City Urban Youth Academy. Dayton Moore took a few minutes out from his busy off-season schedule to send a message to Ban Johnson baseball.
Hello, everyone. It's an honor to join you this evening as you celebrate the accomplishments of so many from the summer of 2020. As you know, the Ban Johnson League is a very important part of our baseball community. It is so historic as it has provided so many coaches and players and scouts and fans the opportunity to enjoy this great game in our community. I want to thank the Milgram family, who has been great stewards of the Ban Johnson League all these years. And you should be proud of the legacy that your family has in this baseball community. I understand that your theme tonight is opportunity. And, opportunity is a word that gives us so much hope. When I think of opportunity, I think of challenges that are going to prepare us and shape us and mold us to be leaders. I think of, as I said before, hope. And with hope is great encouragement and positivity. And hopefully that's what you are learning and have learned and continue to learn through the great game of baseball. I ask every player that I've ever been a part of, that I've ever met, or person that enjoys the game, I always ask them, who introduced you to the game of baseball? So I ask you tonight, who has introduced you to this great game? Who has provided you that hope, those many opportunities to play? Be thankful for them. Be thankful for the relationship that you have created with them. And also look forward with great optimism of who you can introduce to this game as you go forward as a leader who someday will make decisions about this game. And so, again, congratulations to all. We're proud of you. Baseball players grow up to be the greatest leaders in our country. When you reflect back on one game of baseball, one season, an entire career, and you think about all the leadership lessons that this game has taught you and provided you, it really prepares you for almost anything that you're going to endure in life. And so when you play a game, when you endure a season, when you go through the joy of playing, always remember that there's a greater purpose in your playing, and that is just to learn and to grow as a leader. Use the game as a platform to grow you as a leader, to become a husband, a father, continue to be a great brother and son, and great teammate. So again, we're proud of you, and congratulations to all.
All right, good stuff from Royals General Manager Dayton Moore. Well, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum is also an important part of the local baseball community. Joining us live via Zoom is Bob Kendrick. Boy, Bob, it's been a challenging year, and I know you got through some stuff, and 2021 is going to have some good stuff as well. I was happy when Major League Baseball decided that it was finally time to recognize the statistics and the impact on the game from the Negro Leagues. But kind of tell us how you fought through this year with the shutdowns and things, and what you have planned for 2021.
Well, first of all, Brad, I wanted to echo my sentiment of congratulations to all the award winners tonight. It's great to see you. I also want to tip my cap to the Milgram family for continually inviting the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum to be a part of the Ban Johnson lore and legend and legacy. And so I know it means a great deal to all of us. You're right. It was a challenging year, as it has been for everyone. And I'm so proud that, the guys were able to get out on the field and play the game that they love. And for the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, I guess we were going to look at one word: resiliency. And for me, that embodies the spirit of the Negro Leagues. And so as a steward, Brad, of this story, you realize that you cannot wallow in self-pity. And this year was such an important year for us because we were celebrating the 100th anniversary of the birth of the Negro League. So much was riding on this year. We had this great game plan, and we start the year in February where we commemorated the 100th anniversary of the birth of the Negro Leagues on February 13th. And my good friend Frank White was there with us. John Sherman, the new owner of the Kansas City Royals, the Rob Manfred, the commissioner of Major League Baseball, Mayor Quentin Lucas, representatives from Major League Baseball's Players Association, Mike Kehoe, the lieutenant governor of the great state of Missouri, all gathered with me at the Paseo YMCA to commemorate this milestone occasion. Major League Baseball announces a $1 million joint gift along with the Players Association in support of the museum. So we're off to a flying start. And man, 30 days later, everything comes to a screeching halt, just like that. And so while I say you can't wallow in self-pity, I'd be lying to y'all if I didn't tell you that I was doing a little wallowing. But then you realize, and I kind of use a bad metaphor, Brad, to describe coronavirus. And I hope my baseball friends can relate to this, particularly my pitchers. Coronavirus was that big, nasty right-hander who just threw one high and tight and knocked us down. And you realize that you got to get back in the batter's box, dust yourself off, and try to figure out how we're going to hit the sucker. And that's exactly what we did. I couldn't be more prouder of our team and the resiliency that we showed, with epic events like the Tip Your Cap to the Negro Leagues that went viral with 4 U.S. presidents tipping their cap. President Obama, President Bush, and Clinton and Carter, along with General Colin Powell, but then legendary sports figures like Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson and Billie Jean King. And to see this thing go viral the way that it did, and once baseball returned, to have our first ever National Day of Recognition for the Negro Leagues, where all the teams honored the Negro Leagues. And albeit it was in a stadium that did not have fans, the level of engagement was incredible, an all-time high for the Negro Leagues and Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. The recent passage of legislation that now gives the Negro Leagues Museum a commemorative coin that will be minted in 2022. So I want all of you all to make sure you buy this coin, because this coin can raise some serious coins for the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. About $6 million worth of coins. So the coin will be minted in 2022. And that's a game changer for us. And then, of course, as you mentioned, the epic announcement of Major League Baseball recognizing the Negro Leagues for exactly what it was, a major league. And this was long overdue. But as I've said on any number of occasions, and as it's been said many times before, it is always the right time to do the right thing. And Major League Baseball did what was absolutely the right thing.
Well, Bob, as your good friend Buck O'Neill used to say, and he told me on more than one occasions, if you're in a tough spot like you are as the president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum trying to get through this year, he always used to say, I was right on time. So,
right on time.
Bob, you're right on time. Right place, right time. Bob, thank you very much. Congratulations on a great year for the Negro Leagues Museum, and we're looking forward to 2021. And I got my calendar marked for 2022 to go get my coins.
Happy New Year, everybody.
All right, you too. It's Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. Fantastic. Never leaves without a smile or a laugh. Well, now let's honor the Team Hustle Award winners. Each player was selected by his manager, so each team has a player. The Hustle Awards for each individual team: Roderick Chris, BJ Raiders; Michael Valdivia, Ban Johnson Legends; Patrick Hernandez, Building Champions; Griffin Larson, Koresh Innovations Stars; Tanner Twillman, KC Knights; Braden Brewer, Milgram Mustangs; Grant Howard, MSBL Royals; Will Morris, North Kansas City Apartments Giants; and Cole Slabowski, Regal Plastic. Now, the managers selected the league winner from the team award winners, and for the fourth major announcement, we have 1979 Hustle Award winner Jack Talley. If you don't know Jack, well, you should. Played for KC Life from 1975 to 1979, the League Hustle Award winner in 1979, an All-Star in 77 and 78, and part of the Ban Johnson All-75-year team, honoring the top 50 players in the league's first 75 years. Currently, is co-sponsor of the Ban Johnson Legends team. Here's Jack Talley to present the award.
Greetings from Orlando. This is Jack Talley. I'm honored to take part in this virtual Ban Johnson Award show. It indeed has been a very challenging year. The reality is, life is full of obstacles, and growth opportunities do exist within these times. In fact, some of your greatest personal growth in life and most important lessons are learned when you face and deal with a serious hurdle. I believe some people run from a challenge while others run to challenges, but true champions run through challenges and seize the day. And you, the players and the coaches, made a conscious choice to participate in another summer of intense competition to enhance your skills. These actions and decisions validate that the Milgram family, the Ban Johnson League, and players and coaches are all true champions. The winner of the 2020 Hustle Award is BJ Raiders outfielder Roderick Chris. Roderick led the league with an impressive .415 batting average, a .593 on base percentage, and a 1.301 OPS. He was also second with a .707 slugging percentage. In addition to these outstanding numbers, manager Jake Bradshaw noted, he is the definition of hustle. From flying around the outfield, stealing bases, legging out extra bases, and sprinting around the bases on a home run. Roderick is a Staley High graduate and attends Crowder College. Well done, Roderick. Congratulations.
All right, Jack, thank you very much. And Roderick joins us. Once again, you're back for a return engagement here. And what about this award, the Hustle Award? I mean, you can hit, you can pitch, you can throw, you can run, but hustle, that's the coaches saying, this guy's putting in a little extra.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the league for giving me a chance to play this summer. But my old football coach actually told me there's two things you can't teach: is attitude and effort. And that's one thing I always think I bring to the table, whether it be hitting, fielding, or running the bases, is good effort and playing as hard as I can every play.
I know Staley's got some great coaches up there in the Northland. So we talked about this a little bit earlier, but was it how difficult was it to go from, schools shutting down, colleges shutting down, not having baseball, and then to get restarted again? Was that hard, or were you always keeping in shape? Were you always working out?
It was really hard, especially being at Crowder. We finished number 2 in the nation, so it was heartbreaking that our season went down. But I only took like a week off or so, and I was right back in the gym, back in the cages, getting back into the swing of things. So I couldn't miss a beat. What is it
You college kids say? NDO, no days off, always back,
Yeah.
working out, doing something.
Always in the gym.
All right, Roderick, what are you looking forward to in 2021? Let's all knock on wood and hope that we get a full season of college and summer ball. What are you looking forward to most about getting back into the game in 2021?
I would just say getting around my friends again, getting the opportunity to showcase talent, and hopefully go win a World Series out in Grand Junction.
All right, Roderick, thank you very much. Congratulations on the award. Thank you for joining us once again tonight, and we'll look forward to, again, better things in 2021. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, now time to honor the team MVPs. Again, each was selected by his team manager. So we'll take a look at the MVPs from each individual team. Ryan Koval, BJ Raiders. Joshua Patrick, Ban Johnson Legends. Nick Goodwin, Building Champions. Devon Lujan, Koresh Innovations Stars. Jacob Sula, KC Knights. Anthony Moore, Milgram Mustangs. Caleb Adams, MSBL Royals. Jake Luft, NKC Apartments Giants. And Garrett McGowan, Regal Plastic. And now our fifth major award announcement, the MVP. The manager selected the league winner from the team and the winners. We're going to call on 1976 MVP Gary Patton via Zoom, who had a fantastic career in Ban Johnson, playing for Boyles from 1973 to 1976. The league MVP in 1976, an all-star from 73 to 76. Part of the Ban Johnson all-75-year team, honoring the top 50 players in the league's first 75 years. From Winnetonka High School and played at William Jewell College, currently co-sponsor of the Ban Johnson Legends team. Gary, tell us who the MVP is.
Brad, thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank the Ban Johnson Baseball League for inviting me to present the Lester Milgram 2020 Ban Johnson League MVP Award. It's quite an honor for me to be able to do this evening. Just over my shoulder here, you'll see the trophy that was presented to me in 1976, 44 years ago. Like the others tonight, I'd also like to commend the Ban Johnson League and everyone associated with it for persevering during this global pandemic during this 2020 summer. I know that the effort it takes to put together just the Ban Johnson League in a normal year, but considering everything that happened this year, I think it was an extraordinary effort on behalf of the league officials, the team sponsors, the players, the umpires, the coaches, and the families, as well as the players, to be able to get this season in. And I commend all of you for seeing that through. Again, the theme tonight has been seizing opportunities, and you've heard from Rick Sutcliffe, you've heard from Frank White, you've heard from Kent Shelley. And for some of you, those opportunities may come in the area of baseball. And for some of you, and perhaps most of you, opportunities will not come from baseball after you finish your playing career. But I thought I'd share a little story with you about my opportunities. And I, in fact, shared this with Frank White last year during the Ban Johnson All-Star game. And that is this. I had the opportunity after I finished my playing career. Carl Blondo called me and asked if I would like to go play at the Kansas City Royals Academy and pursue a professional baseball career. And at that time, I'd already been accepted to law school to pursue a law degree, and I'd already was engaged to be married. And I was going to be married within about 30 days of that. So I had a really tough decision to make. It was something that I'd wanted to do my entire life, was to pursue a baseball career. And I also was interested in pursuing a law degree and fulfilling my commitment to my wife of 43 years, Andrea, now. So I took the path that some of the others tonight didn't take. And I pursued a career outside of baseball and pursued my law degree. And I've now been practicing law for 41 years. So I would just say to you this evening, and that's this. Some of you may have an opportunity to continue to pursue a baseball career. Most of you won't. But whatever opportunities you do have, whether it's in baseball or whether it's outside of baseball, don't be afraid to seize those opportunities and to pursue those. And whatever you do, pursue it with a passion. I would now like to present the 2020 Lester Milgram Award for the Most Valuable Player to Garrett McGowan of Regal Plastic. Garrett, as you've seen tonight, has already won the Outstanding Offensive Player of the Year. He hit .359 for his batting average. He had a .434 on base percentage and a slugging percentage of .719. Garrett led the league in home runs. It was 6, and he had RBIs of 27 in only 76 plate appearances. You've heard he's a graduate of Blue Springs High School, and he attends Pittsburgh State University. Garrett's manager, Clint Cuthbertson, has described Garrett this way. Garrett can make pitchers work extra hard and people worry about him, which makes the players in front of him and behind him in the lineup better players. He is a legit two-way player. He makes the infield better with his play around the bag, and he has a solid bat. When he is up, you have a chance to score. So I'd like to congratulate Garrett McGowan, the 2020 Lester Milgram MVP.
Thank you very much.
Garrett, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. First of all, congratulations on winning this award. One thing that I'd like to know is, was there a particular game or a play that you remember during this season that you felt set the stage for you to be the MVP of this league?
You know, I didn't really think about any certain game where it set the stage. I mainly just focused on having fun throughout the summer. And I wanted to thank Ban Johnson League for helping me have fun and helping me better my skills throughout the whole summer. So I just want to thank them.
Secondly, Garrett, I know that you don't get to this level without people helping you. And I just wonder if there's a couple people that you'd like to mention tonight that you believe have helped you accomplish this great award this evening.
Well, that's definitely all of my coaches that I've had, from Dodge City Community College, Phil Stevenson, to Pittsburgh State, Bob Fernelli, University of Illinois, Dan Hartlib, and my manager, Clint Culberson, and all my teammates, really. They all just help push me every game, every practice, just help me get better.
Well, Garrett, this is the award that was presented to me 44 years ago, and I think something just like this is going to be showing up at your door very soon. So congratulations to you, Garrett.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, Gary and Garrett, thank you much. And for Garrett, congratulations. What a fantastic award, and what a fantastic way to have it presented to you by a former winner. We'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight. And we also like to thank our sponsors, and especially our team sponsors, BJ Raiders, Ban Johnson Legends, Building Champions, Koresh Innovations Stars, Casey Knights, MSBL Royals, Milgram Mustangs, NKC Apartments Giants, and Regal Plastic. We'd also like to thank our Legends co-sponsors, our Ban Johnson Legends co-sponsors, Mike Churchman, Tom Higgins, Ken Hollander, Gary Patton, Martin Rankin, John Sweeney, and Jack Talley. And those are all alums. Event gold sponsor tonight, Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Event and award sponsors, Ryan Dixon, Bill Fenton, Tim Preschko, Don Saint, the John Stipetich family, the Twybo family, Ron Zuber, and friends of Marvin Tucker. The Ban Johnson backers, this is a group of alumni who give back to the league that meant so much to them. Special thanks to our presenters and our guests tonight, Bob Kendrick, Dayton Moore, Gary Patton, Kent Shelley, Rick Sutcliffe, Jack Talley, and Frank White. Ban Johnson board and staff members who spend countless hours throughout the year planning and operating the league. Also, Ban Johnson general managers, and coaches who put their teams together, recruiting players from many different schools and putting together practices and running the games. And also thank you to everybody who made this show possible tonight. Now remember, if you registered, you will receive an email with a link to this broadcast, and you can see all the awards all over again. Congratulations to all the winners tonight and all the achievements and all the great baseball that was played in 2020 in Ban Johnson baseball. My name is Brad Porter. Thank you for joining us, and have a good night.